Hi friends, today we brought a new video for you. This is our refrigeration department. So as you can see that maybe you are feeling looking to the compressors that we have the shopping center for the compressors. But no, but these all compressors belong to our coolers and freezers. So let's today we have the short view about the freezers. So this is we have the scroll compressors over here. This is our scroll compressor. As you can see, we have the varieties of compressor, and here we have the centrifugal reciprocating compressor, which is open type compressor, and we have also scroll compressor, which is three phase and also single phase compressor. So take a one cycle so that we can explain it clear. As you know, this is we have the cutout, high pressure and low pressure. This is our high pressure sensor, and this is we have cutout for the low pressure sensor. So coming to the point, we have the compressor of the scroll now. So let's have a described about the scroll compressor. This is we have the high pressure sensor, high pressure cutout, which sends the pressure of the discharge line, and this is our section line. So this is from the cooling unit, and this is for the condenser. Here we have the water cooled condenser. Basically, we are operating on the water cooled condenser. This is our condenser, tube and tube condenser, we can say. In this, we have the chill water running with outlet and inlet. So, as you can see, that is our side glass, which we use to see the refrigeration working properly or not inside there. Because if we have any leakages in the system, then we can see the atmospheric moisture present in the slide glass. And we have the compressor oil glass, which we can see here as the oil level to see the compressor oil level. So we have the minimum compressor oil level now. So coming to the next area, as you can see, we have the receivers over here. The receivers are here, and this is our accumulators over here. So we have the receivers. When the compressor is coming from there, the receiving in over here, and the receiver is we have the 404 unit. The receiver is known as the where the compressor refrigerant is totally in 100% liquid. So we have the filter dryer over here next to the unit, which goes to the inside, and then coming back to the receiver. Accumulator, as you can see, we have the accumulator over here. We have the wide range of compressors in the units which works upon the system. We have the three-phase reciprocating compressor, which is open type compressor, which is working at the moment now. And this is our discharge line, which is hot. And we have the section line, which will be the cold coming from the evaporator coil. So here we have the chill water lining to cool down our compressor, as I have explained you before. So here you can see we have the filter and dryer over here, which is going to the receiver. Then from the receiver, it's going to the unit for our cooling unit. We have like compressor wiring. We have the potential relay, which is connected towards the wiring, and we have the starting relay and running relay. As you can see, we have the two capacitors, starting capacitor and running capacitor. So the potential relay usually works to help out the compressor work. How exactly it works? When the starting capacitor gives the torque to the compressor for the starting winding, then it's work frequently. As you can see here, we have the diagram for the circuit diagram. I can explain you in the paper as well. So here we have all the units working together. So here we have all together breakers over here, which we have all the systems. And here we have the defrost timers, which are working. As you can see, the red light indicates for the it's upon the defrost. As you can see, the system X is now on the defrost, and the system D is working. The green indicates that it's working, and the red indicates that it's on the defrost system. This is our three-phase panel. Whenever we are working for the main, then we need to first diffuse it.